Brands don't give us foreplay anymore. They just stick it in dry, trying to take our money. Like, give me a little bells and whistles. And give me a cute little box like that.
Yeah.
Like in Horror Story Demon, like a jail just in the
corner.
That
was, her watching from the outside of the glass.
Girl. No. It was unbelievable. I have to nerd out about Agatha all along. You would die at this show. You have to watch it. When she looked at her and said,
oh, you got this and you gave it to somebody else, huh? What other gay men are in your life, huh? Who is she? Prada Paradox, which eats.
I love it.
Next, I have the Summer Fridays butter set.
Butter.
Buttery flaky crust.
Flaky! You gonna cure my disease?
If you were a sinner, I could make you believe.
Eyes roll back, baby. 1, 2, 3.
In ecstasy.
Guys, Lady Gaga, disease.
Yeah.
The moment, we have been preparing for this moment. I mean, for a decade, but I feel like the culmination of what we've talked about with her for the past year has led to this moment. And we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Thank you so much for the love on our Halloween costumes. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We took a lot of time to get ready and we filmed content for you. So if you are not subscribed to the Patreon, it's so affordable. Head over there because there's a whole behind the scenes the day of. And by now, the bonus episode for the month is out, which is like over 2 hours. And it is us just doing our makeup the entire process, which is a little bit of a preview for the beauty tier. So even if you didn't want to go for the podcast tier, but want to go for the beauty tier, you can now kind of preview that format. And on today's episode, we are talking about the Sephora sale is starting, I believe, November 1st, going through November 11th. And it was interesting. We were preparing for the episode and we feel like we've done a decent amount in the past month or so of talking about our favorites, so on and so forth. And as a whole, let's just say the new, I'm ready to gaga. The new makeup this year has been
lackluster.
Girl, boots nasty. So it really, we said, I don't just want to waterboard you guys again during this episode with the same shit we always talk about. So I'm going to link in the description of wherever you're listening, watching episodes to definitely find our favorites, especially with the Listener's Choice Awards, because that was practically the top 5 products in every category we've recommended over the past 2 years. But in this episode for the Sephora sale, we wanted to specifically focus on the holiday sets because they always roll out the holiday sets this time of year. And I gotta say, the makeup holiday sets at Sephora are dusty and crusty.
If they're even there.
If they have any.
Yeah.
They're all fragrance, hair care, and skincare. So we kind of wanted to just peruse through and give you the best of the best sets because especially with the Sephora sale, it's a great time to start holiday shopping now. And then you can go back. I'll link certain episodes for you to see the Holy Grails to definitely take advantage of during the Sephora sale. Down the line, coming this month, we are going to have an episode all about all the new makeup launches for holiday, not specifically sets. And then we were saying we are going to do a holiday gift set episode even closer to Christmas, but Ulta, I'm sorry, Ulta's makeup sets tend to just be better than Sephora's. And again, I think that's Sephora's fucking grubby hand in the pot. They control so much of what brands do.
Which surprises me in a way, only because makeup makes a lot of their business. It makes up a lot of their business where skincare, hair care, and fragrance make up the rest of it. But makeup is such a huge... Look at when you walk into a Sephora, look who has the most real estate. It's makeup brands.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they don't buy into more sets or tell the makeup brands to make more sets. All the brands that can have lip liner sets or stuff like that, kits and everything that would make it worthwhile, or multiple shades of lipstick in a set that would be a little more universal. I don't know. It just surprises me every year that the obvious ones in my head are never made.
Never.
But I'm why, if we can think of it, why are the people working at these brands that could see the metrics of their sales not making these sets?
Totally.
So I don't get it.
I have a philosophy too that I think with Sephora, unlike Ulta, I wonder numbers wise if Sephora feels making makeup sets where even if there is minis, etc., it wouldn't, not that there would be a loss of money, but what is the return on investment taking up the real estate in the store? If every brand came out with a makeup set, what would be the return on investment for people using something in a makeup set and then coming back to purchase it? Where Ulta, I feel like most people go to Ulta for the drugstore side. And the reason Ulta, in my mind, pushes or allows their brands to make makeup holiday sets is because if someone gets a makeup holiday set from Ulta would probably want that whatever sales driven to their luxury side coming from the luxury set at Ulta, because people go there mostly for the drugstore, where Sephora is all mid-luxury. So maybe it's not worth it to them. They would rather, honestly, I feel like they make so many hair care, skincare, and fragrance sets in Sephora if anyone loves something in a set that they get and become a repeat customer of that product, they would rather drive the makeup, they would rather drive the skincare, hair care, and fragrance, because that, let's be honest, fragrance and hair care collects dust at Sephora, where makeup sells itself.
Yeah, where I feel like fragrance has been in the past few years doing better at Sephora.
Yeah.
When I was like leaving, even like fragrance was doing very well, but even to the point of like they started doing this sale on fragrance like towards the end of the year. So like if you don't get your fragrance right now, people, they usually do a 20% off a fragrance event. And it's like a one-time use, but it's like you could get as many, it's like full-size bottles as you want for 20% off.
Yes.
So that does come up around right before Christmas Eve. It lasts till like, it's like in December, right up until 12/24.
Okay.
It's like for 2 weeks, but it's a one-time use. So like, think about it. If you don't get your fragrances.
Well, I was going to say, so something I have on today's episode might be really worth to get during this sale. That way you can try everything in it. And then if you love maybe two, one of them you can redeem. And then if you want something else in the set, wait for that.
Wait for the other. There's another sale coming up. They do it every year. I would be shocked. Like, I don't know if they're going to do it this year because I don't work there anymore, but I would be surprised if they don't, because it drives so much traffic and sales. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what it remind me of. Yes, totally. So that's what we're doing today is mainly the slim pickings holiday sets at Sephora.
Right.
Plus past episodes, you can go back and look at the holy grails for the Sephora sale. But okay, bitch. We have led up to this so long, and the verdict is in. We're both fucking obsessed with disease. Obsessed.
Like, the way that this is my personality,
I want a disease.
I want to go find an old Chevy and lay on the hood of it. Like when she opened up her eyes,
yes, the cloudy milky
eyes with like the mascara clusters on the bottom, just like, and then just on that hood,
girl,
and her with the like the nails wrapped around the wheel,
the Chromatica ball hands, girl. And I have to say, all the reference. Okay, before we get in the video, so we the single first. The single. I have to say, it was funny because we Casey and I listened to it, and you texted me right like the minute we were done. So you must
12:04,
have been literally listening to it right after, and I had like no reaction the first time after listening to it, which I've said before. Whenever I listen to songs that eventually I will look back on and go, that not only like that changed something in me, or that changed the music industry, or that was so different. That's how I have reactions to those songs. That's how I felt about Bad Romance and everything back in the day, where I was almost like, what is this? I didn't get it in a way. And I had that reaction, and I said to Casey, I was like, I immediately need to listen to this, because we listened to it on the TV. Then I had to listen to on my Bose speaker, and then I needed headphones. The headphones, my Bose headphones. You talk about earworm. Like, the more peak Wendy Williams. Like,
yes.
It just, because I almost found the pre-chorus at first listen jarring. And the melody of the pre-chorus until it went into the scream it for me, baby, that first part. So then as it went on and listening to the headphones, those vocals under where she does, and she's always done that, especially on the Fame and Born This Way, that screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Underneath is foreplay to me. I was going to say corn, but we got demonetized last time we said that word. So it literally turns me on when she does that voice, that deep, like you're going to die. Underneath it, it's so hot. Then the build into the chorus, I
think it's everything that I wanted, and I was nervous.
I always wanted. The sister I never had.
Yeah. And the daughter I now have.
I can now
and
be.
Oh my God. The first time listening to it, I was kind of like, take it in.
And I was like,
take it in. I was like, don't pause it.
Yes.
Listen to it fully.
Yes.
Like I'm going to die. And the second, third, fourth time I was listening to it that night at midnight, I was like, am I tired or is this a bop?
Chomp, chomp. Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like visualizing, like, what is this video going to look like? And I was like, is it going to be like the dark edge of glory with like neon lights? Is it going to be like dirtier, but
sexy
like,
dirty or crazy dirty?
Yeah. And then when we get to the video, broad daylight.
Absolutely.
In a suburban area in like Edward Scissorhands feeling streets.
Someone else said, because I watch every reaction video. I love that's like my tea of the song and then the video when it came out. And someone made a great point about the video. They were like almost like Beetlejuicy in a way. And yes, even Edward Scissorhands. I love horror movies that something is happening in it in a town that is so normal, so suburban. And I feel like she's so specifically every house. It was almost like set in the 90s.
Yes.
Every house was just a sea of beige. The cars were beige, like, and very generic to contrast what was going on. And I was also so happy that, because I know she eventually posted it in the comments of the clip of the video when the video came out. But right before the video came out, I had looked at her story just to see if she posted any snippet or whatever. And she posted what she posted in the description when the video came out, which was, I was so happy I saw that because I watched the video for the first time having read that already. So it made the video hit harder, where she said, I think a lot about the relationships I have with my own inner demons. It's never been easy for me to face how I got seduced by chaos and turmoil. It makes me feel claustrophobic. The part at the end of the video where the walls were coming in, like that's where I was like, I was like choked up a little in that thing, because I felt that, knowing she had used the word claustrophobic, rewatching the video where the walls are moving in on her at the very end, you start to feel that thing. And then she continues, disease is about facing your fear, facing myself in my inner darkness and realizing that sometimes I can't win or escape it. The parts of me that scare me, no matter how much I try to run, basically that part of me always comes back. Dancing, morphing, running, purging. The part in the video where she vomits. Like and then vomited herself pretty much.
Consoles her. And then when she takes off the mask and sees her and she, like pushes her and runs, I was like, that.
She's gotta die.
It's like, a letter.
Like that part choked me up when she got up and she doped that
and just like
shakiness
went into
in her voice,
hugging herself.
And the mother. Okay. I feel like. And then real quick, conductor on Tiffany. I'm every actor in the play of my life. Yeah, basically it makes, I love those parts of myself. No matter how much I run away from it, that demon comes back until you deal with that demon. So, and obviously the easiest thing to pick up in the video was the demon, which was in the car and how it started. But,
I love that. Someone pointed out, I think in the comments or a reaction video I was watching, that there was not a backup dancer.
I know.
There was no... It was all her. And that's what I love. And even the part that got me, and I laughed so hard because I was like, the girl that herself that rips her off the hood in the flannel. I was like, art pop era. Her just ripping her up.
The way that got ripped up was so fierce.
And I was like, girl, that is her manicure fucking flannel that she always wore and like ripping. But I'm like, that's probably a version of herself. Like that 10 years ago her, that would have like...
Someone clocked that, I think, in the comments, basically saying that like there's so many little Easter eggs or I should say nods to moments in her career where they were saying like the very first one is her Fame. The Fame monster is the monster in the car. Art Pop was the flannel that ripped her off.
Yeah.
The scene where where she is chained up. So hot, so sad.
Yeah.
That when she was like that and that prism light hit her milky eyes with that Billie Eilish blonde wig into the black, I could and stepping on herself with that,
trying to hold her down.
American Horror Story demon, like a jail just in the
that
corner.
Was her watching from the outside of the glass.
Girl. No. It was unbelievable. The shot with then the monster and the leaves where it almost looked like it was like filmed on a GoPro. Like I just, with the leaves whipping, that part where she like purged herself and the whole 9 yards. And then the end, like it was just, I loved that it was almost, it was more of a manic, darker edge of glory, like No One But Me kind of a feel to the video, opposed to a dancing thing. The snippet also that played in the car, which every gay and girl, literally, I went on TikTok afterwards, was just like isolating the track, being like, what is it? Like,
and everyone's saying it's Girlfriend.
And I heard another great, someone also said they think it was Dance in the Shadow of the Whatever.
Yeah.
Because they clocked a lyric where it was like something, whatever the lyric, I forget now, they clocked would fit so perfectly in that song. It was basically like, I don't know, tonight I'll dance with whatever, like it was so could fit to that. I mean, just in general, like the more you listen to that song, I can't describe it. It's just, which I also love, the critical reception is through the roof. Every major Rolling Stones slant, the Guardian, the whole night, saying it's her best single since Bad Romance. Everything, like critics are even praising it. I gotta say, mama, which naysayers, which everyone has their taste. People are saying like, no, like Applause was better than this. Oh, girl, not that hit funk button on the keyboard. Dun, 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 dun. And then the goose vocals.
The actual goose.
Girl, the goose vocals. When I heard
she went out with that neck, I said, what in the fuck is
it was the vocals in the verses of Applause for me that made it not a perfect song. It was that, and the goose is me, like that weird Muppets
she
effect.
Did it on the Muppets.
Girl, and that's what, but this for me, I can't describe it because, and listen, I'm not like claiming it's the best Gaga single, but for me, that's my opinion! Like, it's my favorite Gaga single ever because I'm a very dark person and I struggle a lot and it is my language.
This whole album, I think,
my
is
language.
Going to be...
It's Heavy Metal Lover turned into an album.
And okay, and I want to point out something else. And what I love, and this take of it being so hot, is that Gaga is back, and I agree.
Yes.
But they're saying dark Gaga is back, born this way. And I said, I disagree. I think this is an evolved version of her darkness of where she's at 38.
Absolutely.
It is Fame Monster, Born This Way level darkness.
Yes.
But even more advanced, and where she has advanced in her career,
absolutely,
her personal life, what she has gone through, what she is preparing for in the next chapter of her life. And it feels mature.
Evolved.
It does. And it feels like this new evolved, mature version of darkness.
Yes.
But it seems like she has, it's chaotic in the best way, but it's chaotic under her control.
Yes.
Where it feels like it's not this like, you don't know what I'm about to do.
Yes.
It's, I'm showing you exactly what's going on in my head. And there's something so poetic and beautiful about everything. The video is just so...
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't describe how perfect this is. And this is exactly what we wanted.
Because, to piggyback on what you're saying, I find maybe, and this is a testament to her being 38 now, it's honest and not rebellious.
Yes.
And the honesty in it, she's in her own skin and this is what's going on in her head. And it feels so, the thing we always say we struggle with her, that element of fake performance-ness, which a lot of art pop was riddled with that. It was, I'm gonna, like, you know, your typical trope of, like, my parents never let me do anything wild, so now I'm gonna, like, yeah!
I'm gonna dye my hair red.
Like, it felt...
Dye Ashley's hair red, and now we have our 6th Spice Girl in this bitch.
Literally, girl. Like, it felt a little, like, rebellious teenagery, which was still fun, especially at our age then, but it wasn't... It didn't feel rooted in truth. It even felt like, which that was our complaint about art pop and Joanne and Chromatica. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody knew how she felt about it because she like didn't talk about it after it came out. But this feels so truthful of what she's going through. And the other thing I wanted to say too was Casey and I said, we were like, this feels immediately nostalgic in the sense that it is very reminiscent of her original form, Fame, Monster, Born This Way. But in the exact same breath, the music, the production, the whole nine, in this exact same breath feels futuristic.
Yeah.
Feels completely futuristic and not just, which is why I was even satisfied with the video of it not being dancing and choreography, because I do know for a fact it's confirmed that she's working with Rihanna's choreographer that did Rihanna's did the Super Bowl, and someone was saying that like she was in LA filming it, and that's where it leaked that they were like, the Disease video is going to be meticulously choreographed like Judas, etc. I have a theory, because I think especially that the monster, the hands that was in the Disease video was Easter egged during the whole Chromatica Ball. I think this whole era and Disease has been planned out much longer than we think. So I think this video was filmed a lot earlier than we think. And I think the one that people rumored her filming a couple weeks ago with this choreography rumor, I think that's the second single. I think the second single is going to be that. It's going to be more dancey, more...
Because this was choreographed, but not like insane.
Not dancers, not typical Judas, Born This Way.
Gaga's words herself, there is, quote unquote, in all caps, a lot more to come.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, feed us every week.
Yes, girl.
Drop the album 3 months early.
I know.
Like I'm...
These girls
salivating.
My other nervousness with it is I love the song. I love the video. The only thing that kills me is I wish this was all released earlier, because I'm nervous that Disease is going to, like, the hype of Disease is going to die after Halloween, because it feels so, everyone said like this, the Halloween song, Queen of Halloween, like, and you release this like 7 days before the Halloween. And it's like, you know, those of us that stan are obviously, I'm going to be listening to this on a loop. I'm going to be putting up my Christmas tree but girl, people aren't going to be rocking around the Christmas tree to Disease. And I would be, two theories. Either she's going to pull a Chromatica and we're going to get this and then nothing for a while. Well, we did get Rain on Me. No.
We got Stupid Love in February.
March, April, May. Yeah, okay. And Rain on Me was like the week before the album came out. So we went months.
Because do you remember it was Sour Candy one week, and then the next week was Rain on Me, and then the next week was like something where it was three leading up to it. It was like every other day. It was like
even Sour Candy. I was like, okay, Gaga doesn't sing until 1 minute and 45 seconds. So I'm like,
hot on the outside.
Hot on the swish, switch. What is what?
Literally.
That same
swish,
track,
swish,
girl.
bitch.
Yes. And so theories. This is the only thing she's going to feed us until February, because she's going to let Thanksgiving and Christmas happen. Because again, I stand by the fact that this album wasn't going to be released till the end of February, because she thought she was going to get Miss Oscar the Grouch thought she was going to be dealing with Joker press. And now that's
Floptina.
a wrap. Yeah. And
girl. Yeah, because it's quiet. Miss Joker is quiet.
It's either going to be that, where we're not going to get fed till February.
Yeah.
We're going to quickly get a second single that's more radio friendly, which parentheses, if I see one more Madonna or Katy Perry hater in the comment section, like, this isn't going to be on the radio. Let me tell you something. She doesn't care, and neither do we. Lady Gaga doesn't give a fuck whether her song is on Z100 anymore because she's already an icon. And that's what I love about her, that she's releasing songs for her and her fans, not commercial marketability. And I know if you're under the age of 20, you might still care if your current ex-Nickelodeon or Disney fave hits Z100 because they're still trying to establish themselves as an icon. Gaga doesn't need to do that anymore. The less radio-friendly a Gaga song is, the better for me. A.
Yes.
B. I think we're going to get a second single quicker that is more radio-friendly, that's just more Bad Romancy, more Alejandro, more play year-round with a music video. That way, that sustains through Christmas. Then we'll get the album. Or the third option, which this is the least likely to happen, depending on the panic that is going behind the scenes because of the jokery, I think the album can get moved up. Because what's she got going on between now and February, girl?
Could you imagine? Just, oh God, please just do it. Or give us at least more than one single a month.
I know.
So like November, give us...
I'd be happy with one single a month. That would be think about it. One single a month would be... second single November, third single December, fourth single January. Not since Born This Way, girl. Not since Born This Way have we gotten four singles.
Who knows?
I know.
Who knows? Because I feel like she's stepping back into like her own right. And you know what? I will thank Mr. Gaga himself.
I know, mama.
Michael,
her fiance,
looked at her in the eyes and said, go in that studio and make pop music again. Make pop music great again.
Yes.
Because Woman's World was not it.
Oh, girl,
so he said, go in there and show them how it's done.
Yes.
And he was even credited on this song.
Writing credit.
And I was like, work. Miss Michael.
Yes. Thank you, Father Monster.
Yeah. Michael's going to be like, you're welcome.
Oh, literally.
Yeah,
yes.
Because honestly, though, I feel like she is doing this for herself again. And this feels like she is fully backing this. And I'm just like...
Because what do we also say, too? How much does that lend itself to our theory that we've said for a year of, like, she's surrounded by too many yes men? Where leave it to a fiance or husband or spouse to be the one honest enough to go, girl, let Brian Newman take a break from that goddamn trumpet. And go do that again, girl. But like as a spouse, I would look at her and go, girl, like get this out in music the way you used to. Get this out in music. Like,
and it's like,
and leave it to a spouse to be honest. You know what I mean? Opposed to the people that work for her. That's like, they want a nice jazz album. Like, no, they don't.
No,
like,
no.
Dumbledore, girl. Like, no. Yeah. So leave it to a spouse. So that's interesting perspective for me too with it is that like, leave it to him to say like, girl, like you need to get this out. I'm living, girl.
Me too.
I am living. I can't get enough of it. It's like something about, it's just a song I could have on repeat that I don't know. It's like an earworm for me. And it's like satisfies my own mental illnesses. Like where it's just like, it's the equivalent of like putting on like brown noise or like pink noise. You know how they have like me with ADD, like they make like
pink noise is me.
Girl. Yeah. Like they make certain things that like quiet your brain because it's a certain frequency.
Yeah.
That's it for me, girl. It's just.
There's something about, and I think we were nervous about Dance in the Shadow of the Night or whatever.
Yeah.
Just because we don't know. Like we were like, this sounds great. But I'm even curious to hear like the rest of this album. Is this going to be a no skip?
I know.
Like Tension 2?
I know. Yeah,
like,
girl.
But I'm getting excited because I feel like we are heading in the right direction.
Yes, because what turns me on, and that's what I mean about people saying like it's not radio friendly. Okay, well then go listen to Please, Please, Please and Espresso one more time. You're satisfied. You're being fed. We get it. But for the rest of us, I don't need or want commercially dark Gaga. I don't need Bad Romance. I don't need Edge of Glory. I don't need whatever because for me, listening to Born This Way and art pop, the whole nine, when she is dark, it's the dark of the dark of the dark that will never get played on the radio. That were my favorites. Heavy Metal Lover, Electric Chapel, Queen, the song Art Pop. the real Venus, like really those songs. Like, and this album feels like it's a whole album of heavy metal lovers and like that level of darkness, where there was moments in the video that maybe we had just come off watching. We started the sitcom Mom with Allison Janney and Anna Faris, which, by the way, one of the top 3 best sitcoms I've ever seen in my life. So maybe where we were like in CBS mode and we went right to that. And and I don't know what I thought I was watching the music video on, but I had moments where I was like, can she show this? Like I had like little verklempt like on TV, like, and then I was like, oh, this isn't CBS, but maybe because I had hopped right off. But like she went that dark, and that's where, to your point, yeah girl, she's going.
You feel a little. I said to Dan, because Dan was like, "How do you feel?" And I was like, "I feel so uncomfortable, and it was weird. I loved it." And he was like, he was like, "Wow," and I was like, but watching it, I was like uneasy.
Yes,
because I was just like, this is making me feel some type of way
because someone's letting you into their psyche that deep, and that doesn't happen. And that is so few and far between now, that even to the level she was doing it back then, which wasn't even really that deep. And that's why I'm sorry, I like Disease, and I'm not judging it from a 10-year-old lens. I'm not saying I like Disease better than Bad Romance because I've listened to Bad Romance for 15 years. I like
this on its own
I'm
platform.
Recalling how I felt about Bad Romance when it came out. And I like this better because even Bad Romance, yes, maybe sonically, whatever the case is, it's played at every, and I will die on this hill. Bad Romance for Gaga is what Toxic is to Britney Spears for straight people. It's
Just
straight
Dance,
people's,
Poker Face, and Bad Romance.
It's straight people's when they're going, do you like Britney Spears? I love Toxic. Okay. Well, that's not, no.
If you say you like Just Dance, Poker Face, or Bad Romance, I've left
paparazzi.
the chat. I've left the chat.
That's what I mean, girl. If it's
played at your wedding... Not
getting
yours.
ready for the wedding. Getting ready for the wedding. That's the real test. Right after girls just want to have fun. Like that's and Bruno Mars, marry you. J-Lo, marry me.
I forgot. Speaking of the double feature, this is what I was gonna forget.
Yes.
Die with a Smile live in Vegas.
You talk about the duality. That's what I said. I was like, this is the same person.
I lost my mind when I saw her in that beautiful wig and that gorgeous Dolly fucking Parton makeup. Yeah. And I was like, how was this the same person? How did I just finish watching the Disease music video and I cut to the live performance and I was like,
I know.
Are we kidding?
I know.
Like she is just, I feel like she is so finally like in her own right, just happy with her work.
I know.
And I feel like this is the reset that she needed, that her fans needed. And honestly, for like the naysayers, like, oh, it didn't stream as well as, and somebody shut her down because it's like Katie fan on Twitter or whatever. It's just so toxic. Like, leave her alone. They were like, oh, like, it's embarrassing that you guys let Disease like stream this low. And they were like, you mean that Disease combined beat out 3 of Katy Perry's singles off this album?
Girl.
They were like, so don't come for us.
And
they were like,
in
shut
my mind,
up.
Anyone in my mind making a comment like that has to be under the age of 16. Because over the age of 16, if you still care about that, you need to call your therapist.
No, like I don't care if this was 7 streams and it was my 7.
Absolutely.
I like Disease.
It's about your relationship with the music.
Yeah.
Like, girl, because like we always say, Kylie Minogue has been out here silently eating up every pop girl for the past 10 years, and her streaming numbers are probably 20 out of 20 compared to the girls. You know what I mean? Like, she just had one of her biggest hits ever with Padam, compared to anything she's done in, at that point, 17 years since Locomotion. And
what a bop.
Can't get you out of my head.
Get you out of my head.
Yeah, I can't think of the melody. But yeah, like, that's so fuck off.
But like, honestly, the music is for us.
And you know what it is too? It's like people which I love. Also, I'm loving all the people coming out in the comments talking about like Antichrist. This is the and I'm like, like we're
Judas coming out on Easter Sunday,
and this, oh yes, I'm what? This eats Judas up. Like, and it's not just darkness for the sake of darkness. It's not shock value darkness. It's really, but of course, people don't take the time to understand the intention behind art. They watch art without wondering what the person's intention was, draw their own conclusions, and then get mad. But I love that it's this dark. It feels like we're saying it's honest and not performative. And yeah, it's like bringing out all of those people. This is Jesus is my savior. Like in the comments, and I'm like,
Is he?
He's not mine, so I don't know what to tell you.
She is mine. I am her.
Yeah, like
capital H-I-M.
And just like we're in the comment section of something you love, not telling you what God to believe in, get out of ours.
Yeah. Let's go turn on a wind machine outside with these leaves. And just
like, girl, I am so. Oh, you better. But you asked me when you got here, right? We got to take a break. But you're like, what's the black wig? I know, girl.
40 minutes of this.
We're going through these gift sets.
Yeah,
like you can't imagine. You were like, what's the black wig for? I'm so excited to dive back into solo content. I want to do a transition, fucking CUNTY. Hair, wind machine, Gaga disease, makeup transition, and I'm salivating.
You better do that bloody eye with that black brow.
Girl,
just
everything. Oh, I also quickly wanted to say, because I didn't want to say till after the finale was out, but you haven't watched Agatha All Along?
No.
Okay, super quickly before we take a break, I have to nerd out about Agatha All Along. Anyone in the comments, Casey and I watched all the Marvel shit during COVID, caught up, WandaVision, now Agatha. I'm sorry, Agatha is the greatest Marvel television show ever made. We're filming this on the 30th. Tomorrow, the 2-part finale is coming out. So I wanted to say that now because if you guys haven't watched it, fucking binge that shit because the 2-part finale is out. And I need to give a shout out to last week's episode was the best episode of Marvel television ever made. Patti LuPone ate when she closed those doors and said, I loved being a witch. You would die at this show. You have to watch it. When she looked at her and said, I loved being a witch and shut the door. And I'm not going to spoil it, but when you knew what was going to happen, I don't think I've cried that hard at a TV show. I'm not even kidding you. This was the episode is like a 9.5 on IMDb. It is unbelievable. Where my Agatha All Along geeks in the
Do I need
comment
to
section.
Watch another show to watch this?
No, I'll tell you how it fits in. Whatever. There's like 2 things. If you go, who is he? I'll tell who is he. I'll tell you who they are and clarify it. But if you had to watch anything, it would be WandaVision, which also eats. But
I heard
I can fill in the blanks if you just want to do Agatha because
I want the witch vibes.
It's unreal. It's unreal. So I just had to say that.
Okay.
Alrighty, and we're back with our gift sets after our Gaga rant. Yeah, we looked at the clock like, oh. Girl, have you seen anybody, now that Trixie's back, the Bald and the Beautiful, the new set?
Yeah.
And you could tell they hated it. But they were trying to be nice because the people that made it were in front of them. That blue, if you're Bald and the Beautiful fans, gave me a migraine by the end of it. Like I literally was watching it, feeling like I was staring at the sun.
Like, why couldn't we just stay where we were?
Why? And even I get maybe wanting to do a new set or whatever, but make it pink brand, like the brand. Who picked that blue?
The blue
is aggressive.
Is like the original blue. Remember the old background that they had of like that
right.
blue?
Before it was rebranded with the black and white.
With the black and like when they were in the black sequin. Yeah, it was like the red and blue vibe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. The ADHD is off the charts. All right. So first up for gift sets, we've talked about it. The Rare Beauty, the Fine Comfort mini lotion and fragrance set. So the body cream, it's the body cream. Which, to be honest with you, between the body cream and the hand cream, even full size, if you're getting them regularly, I would recommend the body because it's not greasy at all. And I think it's a little richer than the hand cream. I do love the bottle of the hand cream. But anyway, you're getting, I'm sorry, I love the bottle of the hand cream to massage, which I think is what I said.
It is.
Okay. And then I'm telling
it's okay.
ADD is off the charts. This is the body cream.
Yes.
She ain't mini. She's a very nice size. And then this perfume, guys, if this doesn't come out in a full size, I'm sending a strongly worded letter to Miss Gomez herself. So this is beyond worth it for the sale on top of it.
I bought 3 of these.
You did buy 3 of these.
And I already went through one of the perfumes.
Yes, this is the one we picked that overlapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next up, I have the Glow Recipe Fruit Babies. I don't know how I feel about that. Fruit Babies?
I don't like that.
It feels... Oh, yeah. Fruit Babies, the bestseller mini kit. So this is from Glow Recipe, as I said, and it is minis of the avocado cleanser work, the watermelon PHA, BHA toner work, the guava vitamin C brightening gel eye cream, the strawberry smooth, which I thought this was the Strawberry Smooth Primer, but I love that this is the Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. This shit for acne, even when I get a breakout, I will literally just put this over the area of the breakout and then my normal serum on it. And it is like
so good.
No joke. Then we have the watermelon niacinamide dewdrops, whatever. And then the plump hyaluronic cream. So if you're somebody that like you love, which you guys obviously do based on the Choice Awards, love the cleanser and like some other Glow Recipe products. But if you've been interested in other stuff, I think for this being $38 before the Sephora sale, to let you try other stuff. Or as well, I'm telling you, mama, I'm a procrastinator and I forget, as you can tell by how I speak, I forget a thought 2 seconds after I have it. And I always regret come mid-December that I haven't started holiday shopping. Get her over with now, because you will be turned on when as you're going to bed with that turkey in your stomach going, I got all this shit already and I'm done. And it's going to be discounted. And giving someone like this a set is like lit because they get to try everything without the commitment of being stuck to it forever.
Yeah.
Super quick, I want to include, this isn't a set. I did keep this. This is the On Till Dawn waterproof setting spray that we all love. The Jumbo, she's a can of hairspray. I want this to be the new regular staple. And the Jumbo is $48, which feels...
Lux.
It feels like a lot. And I personally go through these like water, girl. So great time to pick this up during the sale because I don't know if these are limited edition. Oh, I think this is limited edition, the Jumbo one. So get it now for the value. Because not only is it like, you are, even for $48, it's cheaper than for the amount. I think it's 7.3 ounces. That is cheaper than if you got the medium in that amount of ounces. So you are saving in general, plus the Sephora sale. It's like, why not just stock up on your favorite setting spray now? So I wanted to include that. And then we have the Sephora perfume sampler set. So you guys know this happens every year with the Sephora favorites kit. And I thoroughly enjoy quite a few of the ones in here. So I think this is worth it. So it's $95. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
18.
8. Look at you. 18. How'd you know that?
Because it says 18 on the box.
You think you know everything with your fucking degrees. Okay. Because it says 18 on the box, you dumb bitch. And yeah, well. So anyway, the ones that caught my eye, we have the regular Valentina Born in Roma, not as good as the, what's it called?
The Rendezvous, the hot pink that was limited
which
edition.
Is gone, but still, the Born in Roma, the Prada eats the house down. I gave that to my sister, the triangle bottle. Mm-hmm. We went to dinner the other day and I was like, what are you wearing? And she was like, something you gave me. And I was like, no, I need to know exactly what it is. Cause it was like, picky with fragrance, and the fact that I was like what is on you?
No, and which variation?
Girl, and it was this one, and it just...
It's a great one. More Sex from Charlotte Tilbury, I'll say it. Mama,
Eats.
That leather note in More Sex for a Charlotte Tilbury fragrance.
I'm going to let you actually run down these because I feel like you know more of these than me to be able to speak to it.
The Fenty Eau de Parfum, pass. Absolutely not. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia... I'm sorry, Gucci Flora Gorgeous Magnolia, not Gardenia.
Yes.
Is a pass. Jo Malone English Paraphresia, Holy Mary, love. Valentino.
Oh, dance to my hands.
Valentino Born in Roma, I don't love it, but it's a fan favorite. Victor and Ralph Flower Bomb.
I love the original.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
it gives me
get out of here.
Migraines, mama. I don't know what it is.
That's what I mean. And this, obviously, us saying pass or not is our taste, but... My thing, why I included this one is because there's no like gross, gigantic swings. No. It's all something that I feel like anybody who gets this could love. 3. That's why, which last year's was awful. There was
I would have a problem picking.
That's what I mean, girl. So that's why I think this one this year is really worth it. So sorry.
Libre.
YSL.
Okay, YSL Libre. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan, but I know it's people's favorite. Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. Eats down.
Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume is fragrance, what it's called?
Yeah, Juliet Has a Gun is the brand. And then Not a Perfume, ironically, is that. They make a superdose version, but it's still not as strong.
Okay.
But I love the way this smells. It's so light.
Nice.
Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar from K. Ali is a no for me.
Okay.
Killian Paris Princess. Ning.
Nice.
Mason Margiela Replica Lazy Sunday. Lazy Sunday Morning. I don't love this one, but I do like others. So this is for me.
Okay.
The Nest, the coconut perfume oil. I'm not a huge fan of the coconut one, but I love the Madagascar vanilla.
Okay.
And I don't like vanilla fragrances. And that is I wish that one was in here.
Yeah.
Fleur, Missing Person. It's down.
Wow.
You would love Missing Person. You would love Missing Person. I'm not kidding. It's a sheer warm fragrance. You would
You know what a thought I just had in my head too was like, I kind of want to like find another fragrance girly in my life and like I would go in on this with someone. You know what? Because I feel like you're not going to have...
We'll split it.
We'll get it during this. Yeah, and we'll try it. Ooh,
yeah,
that'll
and
be
then
fun
you could just get whatever one. Because you know what I love doing too? Maybe we'll do this as like a bonus thing for the Patreon.
Yeah.
My mom, I got her one of these and she was like, I was like, you know what? I don't want you to know the brands. So I sprayed everything on a tissue and I blindfolded her and I wrote it down. And every time she smelled it, I was like, what do you think? And she goes, no, I don't like it. Because if you have the bias of the brand or anything, you're totally walking into that like biased against what it is.
I love that. We'll buy this during the sale and we'll do like a smell test with all the different ones and we'll see which one we like and we'll rate it. We'll rate this exact kit. Ooh, I love that. Okay.
And then Prada Paradox, which
I love it. I'm not kidding you. This one, I love my sister to death. I love you. I remember I had a bunch of PR stuff and I gave it to all. So I got like custom bags made it's not like I just gave them free stuff. I got custom bags made for all my bridesmaids and like brides guys for my wedding. And then I filled each bag with PR that specific for that person that I knew. And I had fragrances. So I put one fragrance in everyone's bag.
Cute.
I love my sister, which is why my sister's the one that got this. I literally was like,
you want this back.
I love you. But I was like, because this is the only, I'm talking feminine, woman, not androgynous fragrance I would wear in 2 seconds. Anyway.
Really?
Yes.
So next up is Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. So goddamn good. Wow. I think this is another one you would love. Okay. And then Tom Ford Cafe Rose. I'm not a huge Tom Ford fan. I like Neroli Portofino. Okay. But that's really it. So I don't know.
And then at the top, real quick, you missed
the Burberry. Oh my God. Where did I start?
You started with Fenty, I think. Oh, and then Charlotte Tilbury, more sex you love. So you're just the first two.
Oh my God. How did I jump immediately to
we
Gucci?
Both have problems.
I can't. Burberry, her, cute, whatever. It's like a she.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Burberry, her, I don't know. I could take it or leave it. It's nice, but it's everyone wears it. So I kind of like stray away. Why isn't
in here?
I don't get it. And then Carolina Herrera, Good Girl Blush, love.
Nice.
Stunning. Great fragrance.
Nice.
And then Charlotte Tilbury, more sex, yes.
Oh, I'm excited. That's what I mean. So maybe find someone in your life, be like, you want to go Sephora sale. Whoever has a better tier, Rouge, VIB, whatever, whoever gets more discount, say you want to go in on this. Let's have a night. Smell them all, and then
keep the samples,
and then you'll have to battle it out who gets the voucher or whatever. But
just
or split the voucher, maybe.
Girl, just split like jousting.
Just fight to the death.
Get 2 horses. Yeah. And joust, medieval times that shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Or wait for the like we said, then wait for the fragrance sale to get the second or whatever. All right. And then my next choice is Olaplex. This is the Strong Days shampoo and conditioner value set. I love this for the price. You're getting a full-size shampoo, full-size conditioner, and a mini of the number 3 repair. So if you're somebody that has dry hair, curly hair, and want to hydrate it, get the curls back, or just revitalize it, this shampoo and conditioner saved my hair. What was one of the shampoo and conditioners, other than the Biolage, that saved my hair during my blonde era. Such a good shampoo and conditioner. The number 3 is the only repair thing from Olaplex. Don't let them swindle you into how the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 does. No, nothing's doing what number 3 is doing.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Give me just the 3 with the shampoo and conditioner. Amazing set, amazing gift. Then we have the Paula's Choice, which I know you guys love. This is the Smooth and Glow Exfoliating Duo set. We have the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, which is the famous one. And then the 6% mandelic acid, 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant. So you can probably speak to the difference.
Sure can.
Yes.
Mandelic acid, light gray, morning. Yes. And then the other one, the darker bottle of the BHA exfoliant, you use at night.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it recommends using them. So morning and night. So the lighter gray one. And the lighter gray one helps with more of, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's sun damage.
Okay.
So that's more targeted towards sun damage, and like it's like it's more gentle too, which I like. And then the other one is more targeted for like pores, breakouts, things like that, which is great.
Very nice. And I know the nighttime one, the 2% liquid exfoliant is a 4 ounce. Is that full size technically? Yes. And then the other one is 3 ounce. Is that full
size?
Nice.
Wow, so you get both full sizes for $54. It's an amazing, amazing value.
Okay. Then we have a little bit of the Drunk Elephant and the Glow Recipe, honestly, but I think Drunk Elephant does better. Drunk Elephant sets during holiday eat for me. We have the Resort to This Day Kit. So this is the day kit. You can rattle these off.
So this has the C Firma, so a half size of C Firma, which is their firming vitamin C serum, the original. A full size of Protini, their moisturizer.
The moisturizer, which I know you guys love.
And then the C Tango, it's a third of the size of the eye cream. So that's a decent size. You get a third of that of the C Tango eye cream, which is firming brightening. And then a mini size of the Debronzy drops, which is amazing.
Nice. And we were saying... What I also appreciate about Drunk Elephant is that for the price that they're doing it, to give you the full sizes, etc., the bags and the cases these come in always eat every year. They're like retro and like shit I would keep.
Yeah.
To like, I love it.
I don't know what I would do with it, but I want it.
Well, because we have 97 bags like that.
But at first sight, I thought they were skincare fridges. And I was like, now that's luxe.
Girl,
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. So this is the daytime. Then the nighttime kit
has a full-size Lala Retro, a half size of the TLC, the Glycolic Night Serum, which is a $45 value on its own.
That serum eats. I've been using that since you gave it to me.
The Bestie Cleanser, and then the Ceramide, again. So the Bestie Cleanser is literally the travel size that they sell. And then the eye cream, again, third of the size. And it's the Ceramide, the cushiony Ceramide eye cream.
Yes.
Amazing.
Look at that little price. Pink thing.
Imagine getting both of those kits as a gift. I mean, that's like a luxe gift, giving someone a $200 gift. But if you have to get somebody something and you're like, I want to spend $200, whatever, buy both of these kits before they sell out.
Yes.
And be done with it.
And
they have morning and night skincare.
Routines. You're getting, I would say, especially like, let's say you're getting it for like your kid who's between, especially both of these sets, I would say 20 and any age, honestly, up to. But
20
I'm like, don't get these for teenagers.
No, this is like 20
some of the
up.
Shit's too strong.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Girl, I know it's like ridiculous, but my thing is the value of it. I just think brands don't give us foreplay anymore. They just stick it in dry, trying to take our money. Like, give me a little bells and whistles. And give me a cute little fucking box like that.
Yeah.
Like, and to hold like, everything, keep
I
it
don't need
like,
2 Bobbi Brown vitamin-enriched face bases in a weird box.
In just a cardboard box that you're going to... Like,
give me something
it's
fun.
Holiday.
And I like that they did resort to this. Like, it's very, like, vacation-y.
It looks like a little purse.
Yeah.
I know. A little clutch.
Yeah. Miami.
And then they came out with 2 sets, the R&R for the Lala moisturizer and the Protini moisturizer. We know you guys eat up the Protini. So for $83, you're getting a full-size regular in the whole shebang moisturizer and a refill. So you're basically getting it's two BOGO.
Jars. 2 jars.
Pay less BOGO sale of 2 for 1. So you're getting 2 moisturizers and you know the price breakdown.
So the full-size Lala is $64. The refill is $54. So you're getting the refill for $30.
No, so you're getting a refill for $24.
Because I'm sorry.
That was the difference. Yeah.
Sorry.
So you're getting basically you're getting the second one for $24. A refill for $24.
You're getting a whole other jar of moisturizer for Sephora collection prices.
So that's why we wanted to include both of these, because we know you guys love the
and the Protini one is a little bit more expensive because Protini is more, but same thing where the value is there.
Oh, I did it by $88. So the Lala is even cheaper.
Oh, yes. It's 83.
I did it by 88.
Yeah, so 69 for Protini, and then the refill is 60. So alone, that is such a good value. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
Screaming from a baby.
Girl, the end of that rasp, the end of the bridge, which first of all, thank you, Gaga, for giving us bridges again.
Bridges,
yeah,
falling down, falling down.
That end of that bridge to cure ya. the yell, and then the no champagne, no cocaine, and then the kill your disease, that scream growl going into the last chorus.
8, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So my first pick for the Sephora sale, this is an online only exclusive. So if you are placing an order, definitely check this out. It is the Fenty Beauty, the Gloss Bomb Vault. So it is a 10-piece set with exclusive colors in here, which is great. So there's
similar
some
to the Disney Vault. The Disney Vault, which has the original Disney movies locked up, never to be seen again. Do you remember those almost threatening commercials?
Yeah.
I think we talked about it once.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Locked up.
Girl, those things used to scare me as a kid. They were like, it's being released from the Disney Vault, never to be opened again. And I remember watching and I was like, Mom, we need Little Mermaid. And she was like, we have it already. But I was like panicking.
You got to buy more copies. That was a way to get you.
I know. Yeah. Anyway.
Scarcity.
Well, anyway.
Marketing.
Yeah.
So this is really great. And you get all full-size glosses in here. And there are so many great colors every year that are limited to this and they never bring them back. So
Disney Vault.
Love this.
Yeah. Ooh, can you zoom in on them for me?
Yeah.
Follow me.
So like that dark like purple in the heat formula. Yeah. I love that. And
that brown, 90s brown pink.
Oh.
I could live without that red.
God.
The ice.
Yeah, that's the cherry.
Yeah. The shimmer brown.
And this hot
the
chocolate.
Pink. I love that gold too. I love it.
Well, you can have
because
it
you don't like gold eyeshadow. So, but you do a gold eyeshadow with nude lip and put that on because it doesn't look gold. It's just when the light hits your lips.
I don't know what it is about gold that just.
I don't get it.
I don't know. All right. Oh, and the value of that. So it was $150 and then $235 value. So that is like amazing. Lit. Next, I have the Summer Fridays, the Neutrals Lip Balm Butter Set. I love these because I have a little like keychain on my buttery flaky crust.
Flaky! It's her what's so great about it? Her snapping. It's the like,
and then she does it and fucks up and he laughs at her.
So cute.
So
that
earnestly. And he's just like,
so many of you ask us, YouTube old man flaky commercial bloopers.
Yeah.
And you'll know what we're talking about.
It's so good.
It's iconic.
It's going to be Johnny and I one day filming a commercial.
This podcast. Yeah. Pass!
Yeah.
like literally. We're like a year away from losing it to that degree. So
a year.
I know.
God, that's generous. So this is a 4-piece set. So it's all the neutrals. Listen, they are
Summer Fridays.
The Summer Fridays neutral lip balm butter set for $25.
Okay.
Really great. And I put these in I have like a little keychain on my keys that holds one of these, and it's so handy.
Are you gay?
Maybe. Who told you? I do love these. Iced coffee is in here and I love it. Brown sugar eats. It's so pretty. And then vanilla beige is like, eh. And the clear one is great. So the clear one I always keep on my keys because when I forget lip balm at home and it pisses me off and my lips feel dry, no worse feeling. Love these. So good. And I mean, Summer Fridays is so hot right now. So if you see this in store.
So is voguing. It's so hot now.
I'm so into Summer Fridays right now.
So into voguing.
If you see this, get a few of these. These make great last minute. If you need like a Secret Santa gift that's like 25 and under.
Stocking stuffer. Office gift.
Office gift. Mama, anybody.
Totally.
Buttery, flaky, crispy crust. Okay, so my next pick, I love these hand sanitizers. I love.
In our pre-meeting, we don't have pre-meetings, but when we were talking about when we were talking about, we gotta get the fucking sound machine. Because I need that to be what is what. Yeah. When we were talking about
Ferragamo sliders on deck. Silly rat beef, just give me more checks.
When you said you put something with hand sanitizer on it, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head, I was like, whatever that means. I just let it go by and I was like, whatever. But now that I see it, I know what you're talking about.
Girly
you always had the green in your car.
Yes, Mama. Love these down.
Okay. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
So we have 5 different ones. These are $10 a piece, so $50. So $45. Not that great of a value.
Yes.
But when you're getting this on sale, it makes a lot more sense if you're saving extra money on top of
with
this.
the Sephora sale.
And this is such a hot brand too, especially with the youngins that they always want these. But I'm telling you, they buy these by the millions.
I don't know what young culture is.
Mama.
Like the high school kids?
$10 hand sanitizers. Here's a little inside tea. And I won't say who to get anybody in trouble.
Oh, okay.
a Sephora store let me know what they had in for the year, and I won't say what store, when I was working one day. And this brand, okay, let's say this was August, okay?
Okay.
August. $10 hand sanitizers. How much do you think they had in from January to August, year to date?
How much, meaning?
Money-wise, dollar amount at
value
August.
of product.
Yeah, like how much money did they make from January to August?
Oh, how much did they make on these?
Yeah.
I'm horrible at things like this because I have no barometer.
$10 hand sanitizers.
Okay. $100,000? I don't know.
So close.
Really?
$117,000. But let's think about that. That's a $10 hand sanitizer. And mind you,
hand sanitizer, it's
$117,000. They were beating out Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. That's why when I'm joking before that we filmed and you said you included something I was like, I didn't have the mental bandwidth to be like, what? Like, I just didn't even ask.
Yeah.
But because that's insane.
These hand are sanitizer, so good. And they're hydrating. They smell great.
That's the thing, girl.
Amazing.
It's not like putting rubbing alcohol on
Purell
your skin.
is gone. Gone are the days of Purell.
Totally. And you know why I think this is probably hot with the youngins? Because they're going to school in a post-COVID world. So it's probably still
and it's trendy. They're colorful, they're cute, and they look trendy.
So if you're going to have hand sanitizer in school, of course, everything under the age of 16 needs to be turned into a social currency, whether you deserve to get bullied or not. So of course it happens with hand sanitizer.
Quick, one off. There was a South Park a docu-series thing that they did, and it was so hysterical because I guess there was a trend with that. You know the Prime waters? Have you seen those? It's like the hydration things. It's almost like the new Gatorade where it's Prime. Logan Paul was endorsing this for a while. I don't know if it's his brand or what.
Yeah.
But I refused to drink it. But it was literally they were making fun of it, that everyone was coming to school with the new flavors, and it was called Cred.
Okay.
And I loved it because it was our Tamagotchis. It was our versions of all of that. And it's just everyone coming to school. And I've known many teachers that are with Stanley's, Sol de Janeiro body sprays, Summer Fridays lip balms, and Touchland hand sanitizers.
Yeah.
They all are spraying these, and they all have scents, and the teachers are confiscating these.
Girl,
Stanley's, everything, because they're just obnoxious.
What if these kids bring in I'm trying to think it kind of started with me because I remember when people started to get cell phones, that's when it was you're either poor or you have money. But it was more
Mama.
Are these kids coming to school with a Mary Poppins bag? We just weren't allowed to bring this much shit to school. When class started, your backpack was in the closet. Your books were in the desk, and that was it. You weren't allowed to have a mini vanity on your fucking desk.
Isn't it insane?
What is happening?
No, do you remember the days of
Stanley, one of those Jesus candles? I just picture their desk being an old woman at bingo. That's what it looks like.
They have one of the markers. Isn't it crazy? We weren't allowed to have bottled water on our desk, let alone a fucking Stanley.
If we wanted a sip of, let alone Gatorade, whatever, my God, no.
You weren't allowed to have anything. If I had a bottled drink, jail.
Yes.
Mama, it was crazy. So the fact that they bring all this to school, anyway, we digress.
But anyway, if you want a good gift for your Gen Z niece or nephew.
Or me.
Yeah.
This is great. I love these.
Totally.
Love pink.
Love pink.
This one, oh my God, I think you would love this too. This is the Glossier perfume.
And I got this bitch and I gave it to you. You remember?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't give this to me.
You sure?
Oh, you got this and you gave it to somebody else, huh? What other gay men are in your life, huh? Who is she? Who is she? Must be your other bitch that sits here every other day of the week. Who is she?
Or I have it and it's somewhere. Because didn't I get this?
No, girl. I'm such a clown. I brought this over when I got it and I made you smell it.
Okay, because I knew this was in my house at some point.
I brought this to you when I first bought it, and I said, this is so good because it smells different on everybody, and I don't think you ate it down the way I did.
No. I liked it, but it just wasn't my vibe.
This is so nice because it adapts to you. So it's Glossier You, and they came out with two other ones, which there's a white and a purple. The white one smells gorge, but This is the original one with like the red top. It smells so good and it adapts to your like perfect scent. I love this. And I love that it is a travel spray now. It's not a roller ball or anything. That's why I love these. So you get a full size bottle and a travel spray for $94.
Nice.
So again, the value, it could be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But for what you get, I mean, this is an incredible value.
That's why we're including these during this Sephora sale, because we really want to give you even more. Because there's that
added layer of you're getting more money off on this, which is great.
Totes.
Next is Ariana Grande. Now that it's at Sephora, it's the Mod Vanilla Eau de Parfum, the trio set. So you get a mini spray, the full size, and then the mini dab-on bottle. So which is really cool. So if you even want to give that to somebody else and keep the 2 sprays for yourself, do whatever. $72. Nuts. Oh, that's my dog this morning screaming. I was going to put the other ones in there too, but they were all the same price. So they have all these sets for other fragrances at Sephora.
That's a really good value.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Over $100 less. What are the other sets? We have time.
It was the Mod Blush, so the pink version.
Nice.
Cloud, and then Cloud Pink.
I haven't worn that in forever. And I'm
going
to wear that during Halloween. The Halloween party is Glinda.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know. Anyway.
And this Mod Vanilla, if you haven't smelled it.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh.
Wow.
Makes me sick. And I don't like vanilla fragrances. Oh my God. It is I love specific vanilla fragrances because vanilla, if it's too sweet, it makes me ill.
Yes.
It has to have a little bit of like a edge and like a musky.
Yeah.
Ooh, musky. Oh my God. And then next up, I have the House Labs, the PhD Hybrid Plumping Lip Glaze Set. So you love these. In Guava.
Which I lost. I lose everything.
No, I saw it somewhere recently.
Well.
It was like somewhere. It was on like a couch.
And I feel that is me, girl.
That is me.
You is she.
On a couch.
It's ADD. Because that's, if you get it, if you have ADD, you put something on, you set it down. Wherever you set it down, it makes no sense. I'll set it down behind the coffee pot because that's where I'll stand, and I won't find it for 6 months.
Yeah.
So there's even times where in my head I have flashes of seeing it, and I go, "Oh, there it is," and then I walk away from it. Again,
I know. And you know what I should start doing? Every time I see a piece of makeup somewhere or anything that doesn't
makes
belong,
no sense.
I'm just gonna go put it where it belongs.
We need a lost and found basket for me.
Oh, can we please?
Yeah. Yeah, an ADHD basket. It's
my God, that's hysterical.
Girl.
I'm going to start doing that.
That would be great.
But this one you get a brand new shade. So it's a full size of a honey shimmer color. And then the small one of persimmon, which I love for like that bitten like red. Lip. Love. Down. And then the next set is also from House Labs. You get a full size. So this is the Glassy Blush Balm in Pitaya. And then you get the... oh my God, what is it? The powder blush. I could not think of that word in the shade Hibiscus Haze. Mama, both full sizes.
Both full sizes.
For $49. I think that's just so great. And what a cute, I love the packaging
so that means
of these.
The blush is back to the price it used to be.
Screaming.
Yeah.
It is.
And I love the packaging. Yes, this like almost Christmas ornament thing.
Like ornament for both of them, I think is so cute. And
but
it's
the blush, man.
Oh, both of these blushes are so stunning, especially the glass bombs are so beautiful.
Especially as a way to see if you like the glass bomb, if you use the powder or use the bomb and have never tried the other formula to see how you feel about it. Work.
And big swings going for the hot neon pink with the more muted rosy hibiscus color is kind of like to not do dragon fruit days like the bright pink with this. I was a little shocked.
Because you know what? I think the powder is so much more true to color of what you're getting where the bombs can be
sheared out,
lightened. So I think that to go to a stronger color, and then top it with a more regular everyday blush.
Yeah, I love it. And then last but not least, I included the Fenty Skin, the Perfect Pugger Hydrating Lip Care Duo. So you get a full size of the oil, the cherry oil, the original color. It's like a very sheer, clear pink. And then the Plush Put-In Lip Mask in the original, which is amazing for dry lips.
The vanilla, which I love. It's so soft,
not the Kalahari Melon Gold Shimmer.
I can't.
You don't like the gold shimmer?
Girl. And the watermelon, the green one, right?
The Kalahari melon, yeah.
And then even honestly, my other thing with the
cherry.
I like the cherry, but I always put it on before bed.
And I don't want cherry lips when I go to bed.
I don't want red. Oh, come to bed red. I don't want I don't want to motorboat my pillow with red mask on. It's gonna get all over my pillow. And this probably does too, but out of sight, out of mind. You don't see it. And then the oil, I love that they did the cherry, the original, because it's less intense. That orange one in the oil, I hated.
Why? The scent?
Yes. Oh. I got up and wiped it off my lips. I put this on before bed.
That's the melon one, the Kalahari melon.
In the oil.
Yeah. The orange one is the melon.
Same scent?
Yes.
That's why. There you go.
There we go.
It's too fake. I was I'm like, smelling my lips in bed. Like, it was making me sick. Yeah. It was making me ill.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah. That's it for our picks for the Sephora sale. And like we said, we're definitely going to have a bigger gift set for all the Ulta sets.
Bigger episode for the Ulta.
What did I say?
You said a bigger gift set for the Ulta gift sets or something.
Fried, guys.
It's okay.
Fried.
It's okay.
Bigger episode later on, closer to maybe Black Friday with the Ulta, the sets at Ulta, skincare, makeup, because like we said, they just do better with makeup. We also have episodes coming out with all of the new holiday launches from brands, not sets, as well as the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting.
Oh.
Girl, the drama is hot, which we'll be talking about. We almost talked about it this week, but we wanted to get this one out here because of the sale. But the girls are fighting. The Michaela Orange Temu hands of it all. Jeffrey, have you seen that video?
No.
Jeffrey? Oh, I'll say that. Jeffrey, Michaela are fighting.
Patrick is calling brands out on a large scroll.
Patrick Ta has a whiteboard of she shit. Like it's Nikki stealing that brands. They're out of control. Like it's
I can't wait to dive into all that. That is so messy.
Just ridiculous, girl. So the drama's hot. We're gearing up for the 100th episode, the best of the year, our awards for the year.
God.
So it's going to be an eventful
next 6 episodes.
Yeah. This is 95. So yeah, we only have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 till 4 more till the 100th episode. So,
oh my God.
I know, girly. Sound off what you guys are getting at this Sephora sale. Any recommendations for us? What you think of Gaga? If you're watching Agatha, as we said, if you want to see the behind the scenes of the Halloween full 2-hour bonus preview of the beauty tier, which is this month's bonus podcast episode of us getting ready, head over to Patreon, super affordable, and there's so much content over there. It's sickening, no, at this point. Make sure to head on Patreon. The link is in the description. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for your video episode 1 day early and available on streaming everywhere on Mondays on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review if you can. And wherever you are, we hope you are happy, safe, and healthy. And remember,
you are. Oh, I was
disease
too.
And remember, scream it to me, baby.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
You are beautiful.
Bye.
Bye.